Very good morning. I welcome you all in my channel Sakshatkar. And first of all, let me wish you all a very happy Dhanteras and happy Diwali 2025. We all are celebrating Diwali festival here. Okay, and we will be discussing today about ethics. So I have brought the video on ethics today on the day of Diwali. Of course, we must know that what is ethics. It's very much necessary for any professional, not only professional in our life. In our human life, we must be using this professional ethics. So let us understand that what is ethics. I am not going to write anything here and just I will be verbally discussing on this. So it's my kind request that all of you, if you want to understand ethics completely, then please see the video up to the end. Because most of us are in the habit of seeing the video for a few minutes and then closing it. So that's why I am not going to write anything. I am just going to speak. I am just going to talk on ethics. So first and foremost question is, what is ethics? How we can say that? What is ethics? Moral values. What is ethics? So we can say that ethics are the principles and moral values. What are ethics? Principles and moral values that how an individual should behave. So we can say that ethics are the principles and moral values that guide how individuals and societies determine, that is, why it is right, what is right or wrong, good or bad, fair or unfair in human behavior. Okay? So how can we answer? What is ethics? Ethics are the principles and moral values that guides how individuals and even societies, right? How individuals and societies determine what is right or wrong. They judge what is right or wrong, good or bad, fair and unfair in their behavior, in human activities. That is ethics. Right? Okay. Moving to question number 2, that is, how can we define ethics scientifically or technically? How can we define ethics scientifically or technically? So, ethics can be defined as a branch of philosophy that deals with moral principles. A branch of philosophy that deals with moral principles governing a person's behavior or the conduct of an activity. Okay, it is a branch of philosophy, of course, and which is dealing with moral principles governing a person's behavior or conducting of an activity. Right. Next question. What are the types of ethics? From behind you can see that how people, they are bursting crackers. So the bursting cracker sounds also are available in my video. Please enjoy Diwali festival. Okay. So next question is, what are the types of ethics? So there are especially 4 types of ethics. Mainly 4 types of ethics are there. The very first one is personal ethics. First one is personal ethics. What is personal ethics? So the moral values and beliefs. The moral values and beliefs which an individual or which a human being is following in day-to-day life, in daily life. The moral beliefs and values which a person is following in day-to-day life, that is called personal ethics. And like I can say that honesty, truthfulness, kindness, integrity, etc. Okay? Right, this is called personal ethics. Second one is professional ethics. Professional means the activity which we do for our bread and butter. The profession in which we are involved in the form of a career. That is called professional ethics. It means the job related ethics. So that can be defined as professional ethics, and these are especially the given standards. Okay, these are the given standard which controls or which is giving a guidance to behave in a specific occupation. To behave in a specific occupation, some guidelines and standards are being placed by the organization, and that is guiding behavior of an individual in the profession, that is called professional ethics. Like, suppose if a doctor in medical field is expected to follow the medical ethics of not disclosing the patient details to everyone we can say. Of course, to those for which ethics are asking to disclose, they can disclose it, but not to all, not to a general public. Nobody can go and simply ask that, give me the details of so and so patient, and the doctor will be presenting all the details. No, it will not be presented. So that is called professional ethics. Okay, similarly, if a doctor wants that any doctor is doing some kind of experiment, the doctor cannot do the experiment simply on human being by hiding the facts with the ethical committee. So there used to be ethical committee in each and every profession. If anybody wants to do any kind of research work also, they need to take clearance from ethical committee first. So that is ethics. So this is called professional ethics. Similarly, in engineering field, similarly in medical field, in arts and science field, everywhere ethics are there. Everywhere ethics are there. Even in IT company and all, ethics are there. Ethics says that they will not be disclosing any secret project details with anybody else if they are working in an organization. So professional ethics. First type of ethics is personal ethics, which is guiding individuals' behavior. Personal ethics like honesty, integrity, truthfulness, kindness. Okay. Then come to professional ethics, which are professional rules and regulations one profession has to follow. And third one is social ethics. So within society, we need to behave in a proper manner. With the individual who are living in the society, our behavior should be as per the requirement of society. The moment we are not behaving as per the requirement of society, as per the societal rules, immediately we will be coming under the category of violation of laws and disciplinary, or you can say that one can be taken to the court for trial. So that case also will be there. So that is called social ethics. So the moral principles which are guiding behavior within the society, that is called social ethics. Coming to fourth type of ethics, that is called environmental ethics. Now, being a professional or being a human being who are living in the society, We are responsible to maintain our environment. We also talk about sustainability. Sustainability means the resources which we are using today for our own betterment and for the betterment of the society, the same should be available even for future generations. That is called sustainability. So it's our duty, being a human being, it is my duty to have these ethical principles, and we must preserve the resources for our future generations. That is called sustainability. So environmental ethics makes us to be responsible towards preserving the natural ecosystem, preserving the nature and other living beings. So that is called environmental ethics. Even suppose if we want to test a fuel in a vehicle which is made by biodiesels, so it will be required that from ethical committee clearance have to be taken. Also, it is to be informed that if any kind of biodiesel, if it is burning in a particular automobile, what kind of gases will be produced. And so even if we want to conduct any kind of experiment, it has to be done in controlled environment. It has to be done in controlled environment. So that is called environmental ethics. Now moving to core principles of ethics. So we discussed clearly types of ethics, that is personal ethics, professional ethics, social ethics and environmental ethics. We all are responsible for our environment, to preserve our environment in its natural state. Core principles of ethics. What are core principles of ethics? So first one is honesty. First principle, core principle of ethics is honesty. One should be truthful and transparent. Full clarity should be there. One should be truthful and transparent. Second one, integrity. Integrity means even if a person is not being watched by others, one should be doing the right thing. What the rules and regulations says, the person will be behaving as per the rules and regulations, even if he or she is not under watch. That is called integrity. Then coming to fairness, equality and justifiability. So when everyone is treated equally, that is called fairness. No discrimination on different kinds of human beings. Discrimination can be taking place on the basis of various things: race, caste, color, education levels and many other things. So no discrimination should be there. That is called fairness. Everybody should be treated equally and with equal justice. Responsibility. Next one is responsibility. One should be accountable for their actions. One should take responsibility for their actions. That is called accountability. Responsibility. Okay, responsibility and accountability both are having similar meanings. So one is responsible and accountable for their own actions. Then coming to respect, giving respect to others. Okay, giving value to others responsibly and with dignity. Giving values to others' opinions, giving values to others, giving respect to others and dignity. So these are core principles of ethics. Next one, why are ethics important in a professional life? Why we are talking about importance of ethics? So it is important in a professional life in order to promote trust and cooperation among all individuals. The very first one is to promote trust and cooperation among all individuals of the society, all individuals. Second one, fairness and justice in decision taking. It is important to ensure fairness and justice in decision taking process. Everyone should be treated equally and justly. Third one, ethics are important in a professional life in order to build good character and reputation. Good character and reputation. So that's why ethics are important in a personal life or professional life. It is to promote trust and cooperation. It is to ensure fairness and justice. And it is to build good character and reputation. So in this video, we discussed completely about ethics, and this is very much important not only in personal life but also in professional life. In professional life, compulsorily there are broad guidelines, rules and regulations are there. Simultaneously, when we are there in the society, in a personal level also, there are rules and regulations are there. Accordingly, one has to behave. Accordingly, one has to treat others. So we can say that ethics are moral values and principles which guides how an individual and society has to behave by taking into consideration what is right or wrong, good or bad, and fair or unfair in human behavior. If you have liked this video, kindly share with your friends. It is applicable for everyone. See you all soon in next video with another topic. Thank you.